Hey, you guys, it's Crystal Jordan, one of the co-founders of Becoming Her magazine.
And I'm Jasmine Hawkins, the co-founder of Becoming Her magazine. And today we have
Patria Speaks.
How you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How y'all doing? Okay.
You're doing good.
I have so many questions based on our bloopers.
Period.
My first question is, what is your podcast about and what made you really focus on relationships?
Okay, so my podcast actually started in 2019. It actually is based off of me grieving my brother. So it started off with me just reaching out pretty much on audio to reach out to other people who were dealing with grieving just like me. So I decided to really focus on, and then also my brother suffered from mental health. Back then, everybody didn't really know what that was. Now it's a thing. You know, everybody's getting into therapy. Everybody's getting all that they need when it comes to their mental health. So my brother pretty much died from a broken heart. I say that. So I wanted to focus on people loving on themselves. So that turned into loving into yourself, self-awareness turned into self-development. So where the relationship meets purpose is us right now, how we're building a relationship based on our purpose. Because what are we? Podcasters.
Right.
So I get to talk to so many people across Atlanta, also online as well, because I started virtual, talking to business owners online about their purpose, just wanted to serve. That's pretty much what I want to do is just serve people. So having them come on my platform to really get the free promotion. My followers become your followers. So that's just my service.
That's amazing. So what was your Becoming Her moment?
Listen, I'm always been her, but
Okay, miss, I always been her.
right. But no. I'm definitely telling a story because growing up, I had an identity crisis. So meaning that I was a follower. Meaning that because I was the oldest child, I was seeking that guidance from other people because mommy, daddy always going to tell you what to right from wrong. However, you want to be hard-headed and you want to just try to see it on your own. So it was a lot of trial, error, and that's also I'm the oldest of four. So I had to be the one to be the test dummy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The guinea pig,
The
test
guinea pig of all things. So I was a follower. I really didn't know my purpose. And then when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 2007, been here for a while. So I call myself an apple peach, because I've been here for a while.
So you from New York?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I'm from upstate New York. But back then I just didn't know who I was.
Right.
But when I moved down here, I seen so many people who looked like me, who actually talked, because I was a mute. It's crazy because I got a podcast and I talk a lot. But just being around, it's just the energy, just being that person and standing on business. And here in Atlanta, I just felt like most of us women and black men, black women and black men, we stand on business.
Yeah.
So I became myself here in Atlanta. So I can say that.
Oh, you can say you became yourself
Something
here in
like,
Atlanta.
people look like me. It's always been in me now.
Right.
I just need to have that breakout moment.
Right.
I love that. I love that you made Atlanta that because, I'm an Atlanta girl, so I love that. She's not from Atlanta, but I love when I hear that. Like, that's amazing.
It's really good. It's really, really good to be around people, even in being at this event today.
Yeah.
Being in the room. Because all you need to do is be in the room. And then you are your brand. You are who you are. You just need to get in the room.
Right.
And just like the lady who was speaking, she said, ask. Just ask. If you want to be a speaker, if you want to be at someone's event, just ask them.
Yeah.
And just open up your mouth and just ask.
Yeah.
You never know.
A closed mouth does not get fed.
Period.
My grandma used to always say that. So my question is, how has your journey as a podcaster shaped you into a powerful woman are you becoming today?
Definitely faith. Definitely my faith walk. It's been trials and errors with my podcast, also with my business because I'm a life coach as well. And honestly, it taught me what real strength is, because from the pandemic, honestly, I left my job of 7 years to walk out on faith for myself. I can't really say my business per se because it turned out for it turned out that God was speaking to me about how strong I am. How, and I'm not saying just strong as far as physical, I'm talking about strong in my faith. When I was going through those 6 months, I would say every day, God will provide, God will provide, God will provide. So it's nothing that I can do that I can't do without God. I need God. I need God in everything that I do. So strength and consistency, for sure. If I don't have that, then honey, we just gonna fall apart. And I test that. I tested consistency. I don't know if you guys know, but if you ever had like a slow period in your life, and once you see that you've been consistent, like posting or even just showing up or being intentional, how things change for the better for you. Yeah, things may have been a little flaky, but you still got somewhat of analysis for yourself.
Right.
You like, okay, if I do this a little bit more, or if I take this out, you wouldn't know those things unless you was consistent in what you're doing. You don't know what to take out or what to change if you didn't stay consistent.
Right.
So for sure, consistency drove me, being intentional about myself. And also, if I am 39.
You do not look like you are 39.
I can't say it.
Look,
I'm 39.
black don't
agree.
crack
Listen,
unless you're doing it. That's what they say.
Look, my sister over here coughing, honey. She can't believe it.
I forgot how old it is.
She can't believe it. Okay. So I'm 39. I'm going on 40. So I've seen it all, and I am on this thing where I have to become walk into my light. Even if I'm not that girl, like I am that girl. But even if I'm not where I'm supposed to be, at least I'm being intentional about where I'm going. So this the last of my 30s. It's just me being intentional just to be ready for 40. Because I can't wait to be 40. I don't know why, but I just can't wait. No, I know why. Because when you're 40, you know.
Right.
You know. Ain't nobody about to play in your face.
It's no more fluff. It's no more
No
fluff.
more.
You're
She said
well
she can't wait
versed.
to be 40, y'all. I got 5 more years. I'm going to enjoy my 30s.
No, enjoy it. I will say I loved my 30s because I had ups, downs, but I really understood who I was as a woman in my 30s. My best year was 33. I loved my year 33. I was like, when I tell y'all, I was so sold out for God. Like, it was amazing. My skin was so beautiful. My walk, I was just super confident when I was walking on side of God. And a lot of people just don't know, but when you are all sold out for God, like, you can see God speaks to you in so many different ways. You can see and hear it so clear when you're all sold out for God. So in your business, in your purpose, and whatever you're doing, I say put God first in that. Always put God first. And if you don't have a relationship, because the number one, when I say relationship means purpose, the number one relationship in your life should be God or whatever spiritual being you have. It has to be number one. And then work yourself. Because when you know the image of God, you know the image of yourself. Because you are the image of God.
And that's on period, y'all.
Clap that tea. Clap it.
You know I do that all the time.
Clap it, y'all.
But I really did need to hear that, to walk out on faith. That's something that I have been struggling with because it's so scary, like you really don't know what's on the other side. But when you have faith in God, you're allowing him to take control over your life. And he's the camera was out, you guys. I'm sorry. But
This interview is hilarious. I'm choking because I don't know what I just smelled. She just falls for a freaking picture. And I'm over here dying. Like, what is it scent? I hate what you, Jasmine.
but when you allow God to take control, like, he's not gonna fail you. And that's something that I've been really trying to hone in and fully believe that for myself. So thank you for sharing that. That was confirmation for me.
Yeah, your story was good, even though I was over here choking.
It's okay. We're going to pray that you stop coughing.
You know what it is? I can't explain it. Like, It's something I smell, and it just not me. My body not agreeing with it right now.
Is it me?
No.
Oh, you wasn't coughing when I came here. I'm just playing. We gonna leave that. That's the bloopers. Just keep that in.
Y'all, I'm gonna leave that in the interview. I don't know what it is.
This is a chaotic interview, you guys.
It's not. I'm just here.
But you know what? You know what's beautiful about this interview? That's life.
Right.
Nothing is perfect.
Nothing.
And if somebody says something is perfect, they're a liar.
They so alive.
Cause girl, like I'm over here like
I'm fighting for my life.
and I'm trying. You didn't see me, I'm like, I gotta call. Please hurry
No,
up.
it's honestly there's no walls and there's no windows in here too. And honestly, honey, I just want to rip this off so bad.
Yeah,
this turtleneck, this blazer.
It's getting a little hot.
Listen, I just want to go.
And then I was trying not to cough. I'm looking at your blazer. I said, is that crochet?
Yeah,
I was like,
it is nice.
Fashion Nova.
Period. I love me some Fashion Nova, some Sheen. I ain't tried
y'all need to
T-Mobile.
sponsor us. So I ain't gonna say y'all name.
Sponsor all of us.
Amen. We need some coins.
Where can our audience find you?
Well, you definitely can find me on Instagram at Patria Speaks _ and then you can also find me on YouTube at the Patria Speaks Podcast. You also can find me on Facebook. I now have, and I'm going to start promoting this because for podcasters, I have a Facebook page called the Podcaster Circle where we as podcasters get together, we brainstorm, we network. Because if you guys didn't know, like the really big podcasters like Shannon Sharp, Cam Newton, they shift interviewees.
Oh, wow.
So like they'll be on my podcast and they'll be on your podcast and then another podcaster. So the only way we can do that is if we connect with each other to know like, hey, I got them coming on this Sunday, whatever day I need you guys to connect, or I can pass that on. Hey, I got another person that I want you to go on their podcast.
All about network.
We got to network, and we got to make ours broad too. Just like we go get Shannon Sharp money, okay? We got to get on YouTube and get the money.
Club Shay Shay got the money.
Listen, he got the money and he got the like as a podcast. I don't know how excited y'all was because as a podcaster, I got excited when I seen that interview. Not
Which
because of
one?
The one with
Keith Lee.
Cat that one too.
Cat Williams was good.
I got
That was too
excited
good.
because he didn't say nothing.
No, and the world went to chaos.
And then on top of it, when you're a podcaster, sometimes you just want the person to just speak.
Yeah.
So I don't have to ask that many questions.
Right.
Cat Williams let it out the bag. Shannon Sharp probably asked about 4 questions. And that was it.
Yep.
Them questions was good though.
It was good, but it stirred up something.
Yeah.
And one of the things about it, I'm sorry, take over to kind of wrap it up, but safe space. When people feel like your platform is a safe space, they're going to give you what you need. They're going to give you the answers because all they need is that. But when people don't feel that way, they're going to shut down. Have I had that happen? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Very scripty. You don't want to be scripty. You kind of want to just flow with it.
Yeah.
And it comes. But yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.